Welcome on down to the island farm of Taonga. As we did last time, giving you a taste of the other episodes, this time we'll do with a subset in a court appearance. Let's farm and make this island the best in this Pacific.
We are back on the record in number 32 on the court's 8 o'clock calendar. Sir, I need to start with your full legal name and your date of birth.
Yeah, Mitch Tabell.
Is it Mitchell Timothy Tabell?
Yes.
All right, thank you. What is your date of birth?
9.
All right, thank you. And then let me
out.
have the appearances of counsel, please, and let's start with the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Aaron Harder on behalf of the state.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Russo on behalf of Mr. Tabell.
All right, thank you. Mr. Tabell, you've been arrested on the following allegations. Some of these have the wrong classes of felony attached, so I will note that I've corrected those. The allegations against you are 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument. Those are class 2 felonies. 1 allegation of aggravated assault involving serious physical injury. That's a class 3 felony. The court did not find probable cause on that allegation because the injuries alleged, based on the facts as the court knows them right now, do not meet the legal standard for serious physical injury. That does not mean that allegation is dismissed. It just means that the court is not setting release conditions for it, and your lawyer can explain more to you about how that works.
Seriously, dude, what were you thinking? Because you didn't want to go to jail? Give me a break. Your sovereign citizen nonsense injured somebody.
I know.
Because you only care about yourself.
Let them get to the point.
1 allegation of unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle. That is a class 5 felony. 2 allegations of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, which are class 5 felonies under the law. 2 allegations of endangerment. Each is a class 6 felony. 1 allegation of reckless driving. That's a class 2 misdemeanor. 1 allegation of criminal speeding. That is a class 3 misdemeanor. Mr. Russo, I see. You're here for all further proceedings. All right. I just needed to check your NOA. All right. So, I will note, Mr. Tabell, that you have an attorney retained, and that is Mr. Russo, so I'm not going to...
Okay. Great. I just want to say there was no probable cause, and I was resisting unlawful arrest.
We're not there
yet. Okay, go ahead.
We're not there yet. Your status conference is scheduled for February 1st at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court. Your preliminary hearing is scheduled for February 5th at 8:45. Before the court sets conditions of bail or release, each party will have a chance to address the court. We will start with the state. I need you to please not interrupt while this person is speaking. Then I'm going to give your lawyer a chance to address the court on these allegations.
Did you hear her?
Mm-hmm.
She said be quiet until the attorneys are done.
Hey.
Prosecutor,
you can let him interrupt first before you go ahead and
your
state.
attorney will talk on behalf of you, because obviously you have no brain cells enough.
Obviously, you don't know how to take care of an deal.
So just be patient.
Okay. And the officers can be killed under USC section 242.
Oh, fuck.
I just want to put that on the record.
All right,
Mr.
Level, I need
Mr.
you
Level,
to
I need you to shut the
patient,
fuck
and I'm going to let
up.
the county attorney address the court first.
Judge, in this case, the state is requesting a $400,000 cash-only bond in this case. First, Your Honor, the defendant does pose a flight risk based on the facts of the case. The officers attempted a traffic stop. The defendant failed to yield and led them on a very lengthy pursuit on freeways and city streets, which ultimately ended in a collision. And the defendant, after the collision, the defendant again attempted to flee from police, and citizens had to point out to police that the defendant was, and police took him into custody at that point. So based on his history, or based on the facts of the case, he does pose as a flight risk. In addition, Your Honor, the defendant poses an extreme danger to the community. Again, with the pursuit ending, with the end of the pursuit, the defendant went left of center, went into the left-hand turn lane, collided into another vehicle head-on. Fortunately, the victim did not suffer serious physical injuries, but the victim was nevertheless injured, and based on looking at the collision, it was probably inches if it was inches the other way, he probably would have seriously injured or killed her.
You're the one that didn't pull over, Bob. You're trying to say it was an unlawful arrest?
Let them actually say it
wasn't
first.
Unlawful. You broke the law. If you don't want to go to jail, I would suggest not breaking the law.
I'm going to have to teach you.
In addition, Your Honor, the defendant, looking at his criminal history, he has several arrests from different states. In particular, from New York, Your Honor, he has, it appears from September 2nd of 2011 from the state of New York. He was convicted of assault in the second degree with intent to cause serious physical injury, which was a felony. He was also convicted of assault in the second degree with intent to cause serious physical injury, with intent to cause injury, he was given 5 years of probation and 6 months jail in that. In addition, Your Honor, statements that he made in the Form 4 are very concerning to the state. As far as him being a flight risk and following the orders of the court, he said that he states that he will not obey any rules of law imposed on his freedom.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Is in the Form 4.
Who said that? I said that? I didn't say that.
Mr. Tayval,
Okay.
your lawyer is going to have a chance to respond.
Additionally, the Form 4 also indicates that the defendant stated that he had the legal authority to take officers' lives if arrest attempts were made.
That is true case law. Supreme Court case law.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. Any questions?
Tayval,
Okay.
please, if you continue to interrupt, it's going to become a problem.
Based on his actions right now, when he's not following the court's orders to allow the state to speak uninterrupted, he poses a danger to the community. He's not going to follow the rules of the court or the rules of society, and he does pose a danger to the community. Based on all of that, a $400,000 cash-only bond is appropriate.
All right, thank you. Mr. Russo, what did you want to say on behalf of your client?
Thank you, Your Honor. And first let me thank the court. I was just retained this morning by Mr. Tayval's father, and I have a very limited command of the facts. Obviously, the state has more information than I do, but Mr. Harder was kind enough to share some of the information with me, and Your Honor's staff was very gracious in allowing me to get some information to appear telephonically. Judge, the information I do have, which comes as no surprise to the court, is there's a previous FMI designation. I think we're going to have Rule 11 issues that will need to be addressed. That's not really relevant for release conditions, but I tell the court that for purposes of the record, I don't have any discovery or any information. In fact, I wasn't able to have a conversation with my client, but I think the court can clearly make its own observations with regard to what I've said. I don't have... What I'd like to do at this point, Your Honor, is I accept the state's avowals as to the facts, and I understand the recommendation. I know that danger and flight are components the court needs to consider. So at this time, Your Honor, I think that we would be hard-pressed to challenge the state's recommendation at this point with any meaningful argument. What I'm going to do then is at a later point address that with Mr. Harder and the court through way of motion and address it at that point. So I would ask that if the court is inclined to grant that it be that counsel has leave to address that at a later date.
Well, that was a long lecture or speech.
Yeah, that's probably all he's got.
Whatever you want to
Relax.
call it. Hey, Mr. Attorney, your client is facing serious charges. What could you possibly want to talk to about later?
Hey, do not get on this guy. I'm going to have to teach you. Most of the folks I work with usually know this, but that's what an attorney's supposed to do. Regardless how bad this idiot is. It is the attorney's job to try to say anything they can to mitigate what their client did. So you might not like it. This guy might not deserve anything due to his actions. But he is allowed a defense. And that is what he is getting. I don't like sovereign citizens any more than, well, anyone else out there. Considering sometimes I've covered these morons. But they do and are entitled to a defense. I will let you continue.
All right, thank you, Mr. Russo. Mr. Tavell, the court is going to set the bond requested by the county attorney's office. That is $400,000, and it is cash only. That is based on a finding that you do pose a potential risk of danger to people in the community and that you are a flight risk. And, of course, that is without prejudice for your attorney bringing forward additional information that it was not currently available and presenting that to the court in an attempt to change that release decision. And you can talk more with your lawyer about that. I'm sure that he will be coming to see you very soon.
Okay.
If you have written release conditions, if you did post this bond, then you have to comply with all of them. We're going to give you a copy in writing, but they include that you can't go to the scene of the alleged crimes, no contact with the alleged victims or any of the witnesses. You can't possess any weapons and no drugs without a valid prescription.
Well, he is a flight risk. He said he wasn't going to obey any court order. So why would you even give him the opportunity for bail? Yes,
Because it is law. Just because you don't like it, he is still unfortunately entitled to it. As we have, everything is innocent until proven guilty. Not just, hey, he's guilty, throw the book. But again, I'll let you proceed.
I know you have rights. However, circumstances can change those conditions.
Stop breaking the law!
If you'll sign for the court, she'll give you a copy of those release conditions. It'll have everything I just told you in writing, including your court dates.
Okay. Will you be hearing the preliminary hearing?
No, sir. That'll going to
Okay.
go across the street to the Superior Court.
All right. There is a probable cause issue with this case.
All right, we'll talk
I
to
look
your
forward
lawyer
to
about
sharing
that.
it. Okay.
Your lawyer will absolutely help you with that.
All right. Great. Mr. Russo,
Yes.
are you speaking with Timothy about posting bond? Is that something we can do immediately?
Yes, and I'll be down with Steve this afternoon.
All right. Great.
All right, so
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you, Mr. Russo. If you'll sign for the clerk, you'll be all finished for right now.
Judge, I beg the court's indulgence. What was the first date you set?
Oh, it is February 1st at 8:30 in the morning. That's in the downtown RCC. Preliminary hearing February 5th at 8:45.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, ready to go off the record?
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like.
Again, I'll talk to you off camera. As much as I like you, we're gonna have to have some talk. And with that, we of course do the subsets normally in the evening if we're not doing a Sound of Dominion at night. And of course, the courts you had on the previous episode are normally during the day. So if you do like what we're doing, please go ahead and let us know. If you don't like it, also let us know. We can make sure to concentrate and focus on what you do want to see here from us on from day one. Till next time, please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and definitely release your kraken as we march along this afternoon, this evening, or whenever this episode does air, here from day one. Have a great day and keep farming. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. Have a great day.